let's go ahead and help Steam support. Not what I expected. So, I'm a huge fan of League of Legends, and they had this thing called Riot Forge where they were making a bunch of games, but they weren't making them. They were having smaller developers make the games, usually ones that have demonstrated a quality in a certain category, and they would make a game similar to those. Bandle Tale. I don't remember who made it. I didn't really pay attention, but it was meant to be a League of Legends take on Stardew Valley, those kinds of sim games, and uh, yeah, I mean, it looked good. Graphics look pretty good. You follow a Yordle. So for those that don't know, in League of Legends, there's a race called Yordles. They're like, I guess they're like gnomes, but they have like a furriness to them, so they could be closer to rodents, but like some kind of cross between gnomes and rodents. There's some more towards gnomes, some more towards rodents. Um, like Corky would be like a gnome basically, and then Timo would be like a rat essentially. So this is supposed to be kind of what I assumed was like a relaxing game where you just farmed and made food and slice of life, tried to talk with the other Yordles. And that's what I was looking for in the game. So I want to talk about why I refunded it. Um, I think the major reason was it felt like work. And I'm noticing that trend a lot with video games now where they just feel like work. They're like, here, you need to do this, this, and this. And if you do them well, you'll get rewarded. And if you don't, you'll get punished. And they just give you like check marks and you do them. And actually doing them isn't that fun. Like I noticed that with this game, it was saying like do this and go to the next step after. And doing this was like holding A on a or E on a like thing. You just wait for it and then you're done. And then you do the next thing. And at I just wasn't really enjoying any of it. And you know what? It could just be me. Like I might not be the audience for this. I didn't really like Stardew Valley, to be honest. I know a lot of people did, and good on them. And I think it's a cool game, but the graphics just didn't really pull me. And no, I'm a big Harvest Moon fan. Harvest Moon 64 was totally my jam, and I never really recaptured that. And I've always looked for a game that might do it for me. And I think Rune Factory 3 back in the day got close, but not quite. But nothing else came close. So I was hoping that this one, with its mix of League of Legends and really pretty sprite graphics, would hook me. Wasn't the case. It seems fine. The other problem with it, and I know that I probably just made it out of the tutorial. Like the last thing I was doing was having a party for other Yordles, and I was getting the food ready. And I was probably just about out of the tutorial, so I'll take that for what it is. But it just felt really restrictive. Like the skill tree, it had a skill tree in it, and I was excited. I love skill trees, but I got sad because it was telling me what to put, what skills to upgrade in the skill tree, and I didn't feel like it would be flexible. I got the impression that you're going to have to fill out the entire skill tree. And to me, that's not what skill trees are. Skill trees are choices and like ways to customize your character to fit your play style or how you want that character to be. And I didn't feel that when I was playing this. I felt the way that it was building me up was you have to fill out all three different skill trees at the same time. and you have to complete them to progress through the game. And again, I could be wrong. I only played it for an hour. You have to play it under 2 hours to refund it. So full disclosure on that. But that's just how I felt, and I wasn't feeling it. Um, the good things I can say, like I said, the graphics are really nice. I like them a lot. Nice pixel style. The writing was really good. I laughed out loud a couple times playing it. So if you like cute writing, it's cool. But again, I just thought it was gonna be my custom made Yordle hanging out with Yordles I'm familiar with from League of Legends. And there might be some farming in there and a little bit of life and just talking to him. But it seemed very scripted from what I could tell. And I didn't enjoy that. I wanted something to be more free, more fun, more flexible. So I had to return it. And this is unfortunate because I think this is the last game under the Riot Forge banner, because I think they got rid of it now that nobody has money. So this was it. Kind of a sad end. I think it's not quite the lofty success story that I'm sure they were hoping for. I don't know if any of them were. It sounds like they weren't, because they're ending it. So it's too bad, but maybe next time. I think they're coming out with a fighting game. Just Riot, not Forge, but the company Riot. It's called like 2X CL 2X Too Fast, Too Furious. I don't remember. But it should be good for fighting fans. It's not for me, but hopefully it'll expand the audience. So anyway, Bandle Tale, refunded it. Hopefully, if you guys like it, great. Comment below how stupid I am, how I missed out on a great game. But I'll see you guys next time.